So one of those so-called feedback that we receive is that, you know, when we announced, the minister announced that the asset basically is less than liability by 4.1 billion. So some of them actually went to our website and they look at our website. Well, they look at our account. They said there's nothing wrong. The account is balanced, you know. They said, so where is the problem? So what we're going to do today, we show you the extract or rather the relevant pages of the Auditor General Report 2017 to show how actually we get the so-called the asset is less liability by 4.1 billion, right? Whatever that we receive from you, that we have to pay back into your deposit, you have the right to withdraw at any time. So it's liability to us. It's not an asset from Tabung Haji perspective. Something that we got to pay you back. So that's something that we need to make it very clear because some of them don't understand. So right? So the liabilities basically is the deposit mainly. So if you click the number there, the asset is very specific here. It's in list there. You got the detailed asset. No question. Asset is basically 70.3 billion. No issue. Right? Very clear. No two ways about it. So let's settle that. Okay? Then if you look at the other side of the balance sheet, alright? Look at there. Kumpulan wang simpanan per deposit baki akhir tahun 70.198 billion. Okay. Hibah dibayar akhir tahun 3.32 billion. So these are liability because these are deposit. If you tally that two, it's 73.5 billion. Okay. Right. And on top lagi jumlah liability, these are other obligation of Tabung Haji. Tabung Haji hutang, kita nak bayar bil lagi. So that's the jumlah liability 883 million. So the total liabilities of Tabung Haji is actually 70.19 billion plus 3.3 billion plus 880 million that make a total of 74.4 billion. So the liability of Tabung Haji. And you compare that with asset just now 70.3 billion. So that's how we say that the asset is less than 4.1 billion. Right? Even if you look at here, the deposit loan, forget about the deposit loan, baki akhir tahun 70.9 billion. Hibah dibayar, this actually is another liability because this is your money. That was the money we are paying you. Another 3.3 billion. That loan becomes 3.5 billion. We compare with the asset. Pun dah melebihi liability. So that's how the figure is 4.1 billion. Right? Again, some of the feedback that we receive there, okay, Dato', they are basically paying a hibah. So what's wrong with it? They are paying dividend. What's wrong with it? Even though they have excess money, no money, but they pay, what's wrong with it? The answer is that it is in the Act itself. Alright? Whatever you do, we cannot breach the Act. Tabung Haji Act 1995 is very specific on the distribution hibah, Section 2. Let me quote verbatim from the Act. Let me word by word. No distributable profit shall be declared in any year unless at the end of that year, number one, the asset of the fund were not less than aggregate liability of the fund. That's what we're talking about. The asset of the fund were not less, meaning the asset must be equal or more. That's one criteria that we can pay dividend. The second criteria is that there must be profit, distributable profit. Right? So these are the criteria according to Act that you must comply in order for you to pay the hibah or dividend. So based on this Act, that's why the new directive saying that we want to be transparent about the actual situation and we cannot continue to breach the Act. We cannot continue to breach the Act because it's against the Act. It's something that we'll never do it. So hence I was saying that we are not in the position to actually pay hibah or dividend unless we have to do something very drastic to restore the final position of Tabung Haji so that going forward we can pay dividend. Okay? I hope I'm very clear on that.